Hello, so I am no longer gonna do dating videos or like my dating live or love live on this channel because it's in-person exclusive, so you have to actually meet me to get to know the best tips, or not if I don't have any. So pretty much I don't want to get banned, so I'm not gonna do dating tips or anything like that on here. Yeah, so just realized my main problem is I complain too much. I need to stop complaining. It's a lot of people's problems. And to not make judgments when I'm mad. You never see, I mean, I don't want to get mad when people are bothering me. It's not normal for me to be mad without people bothering me. It's not like I'm not one of those types that just gets mad like at like tools. Well, okay, I get bummed out at tools. Like if you're working with tools or code and it's not working, then I get bummed out, but I never get mad. Never. Only if I think it's someone doing something. But even then, I need to stop getting mad. I need to stop complaining. I need to just wait until my when someone is messing with me, just wait until the anger goes away to go back to normal and then focus on the project. So okay, so I don't know, I kind of want to update you guys on something, but I feel like something major has happened, but I just can't remember it. I can't think of like what. Oh yeah, darn it, it's the thing that happened last night, which I can't talk about. Okay, so I can't talk about that either. I'm trying to think. I might just go to questions, but I don't feel like going to questions. I feel like talking about something. I just gotta get used to it. I guess I can talk about the conversations I'm having. Yeah, I can't really talk about that. So I'm trying to think. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Good. So, darn it, I want to talk about the thing that happened yesterday, but I can't. Let's see if there's another conversation. Okay, yeah, so one friend of mine said that one of her friends got like a BMW or something, and some BMWs look really, like the front, I saw this one BMW where the back looked really good, but the front looked awful. And they have very odd combinations of fronts and backs. Like there was one BMW where both were good. So, I don't know, like, I asked her if she checked the front and back to see if the BMW looks good. Because I couldn't see the front and back of the BMW car. She just showed a picture of the side. And then someone showed me that fruit from Malaysia, which was pretty much like what do you call it? It's like some fruit that it smells bad, but it tastes great. And it reminds me of Final Fantasy IX, where they had those pickles that had the same properties. The pickles smelled bad, but they tasted great. And it's weird because like the fruit looks like organs. Maybe that's where they're harvesting the organs from, the Chinese, from fruit. That's why it's legal, but they don't tell you that because they want you to freak out. Okay, that's BS, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird coincidence that it's right below the country that is allegedly harvesting organs. In fact, the Chinese is doing it. But yeah. I can't say it, man. I will keep wanting to say, I need a word for it. Dating related stuff. But I can't say it. Oh, there's another person on the track. Can't tell the gender. I don't know, man. This is actually kind of what I wanted to say, but some people are kind of just too sensitive, and they're too sensitive, and society keeps adjusting to people who are weak emotionally, the type of people who aren't strong enough to accomplish things with other people because of how emotionally weak they are. People don't want to work with them, or they just cause a lot of problems to where they're like minimize their work. Trying to think. They just force people who are balanced to adjust to the people who are too sensitive and actually need to be trained on how to be less sensitive. Keeps happening all the time with me. It's like I'll go somewhere and then some people will leave because they don't like the way I look, because I look Arab. Even though I'm not. I look Arab, so they leave. And I'm honestly glad that they leave. The fact that they're being very discriminatory. They don't even know, like, even if I was Arab, you have to get to know a person to really assume stuff. But you'll just leave, and then all of a sudden society is like, oh, we're gonna discriminate on you because a large portion of the population is racist and discriminates and treats people poorly based off of the opinions of people who are worse, who are either too sensitive or just judgmental and too assumptuous. It's happened to me so many times. It really sucks. And what also sucks is when there's someone who has a good personality and they're hanging around with someone who has a bad personality, and the bad personality person ruins it for both of y'all. So that happens quite a good bit of times, and I just don't understand why the good personality person wants to hang out with the bad personality person. It just does. I mean, I guess it's yin and yang, but it doesn't have to be like that. I know two people who have two good personality traits, and they both married each other. There's no need for the bad personality to even get near a good personality person. They just have poor judgment. Or maybe the bad personality sees that, oh, this is a good person, I'm gonna sucker him off and deal with my bullshit. So I think that might be what's going on. They just see them as a sucker, and they just fall hook and sinker, unless they actually are getting benefits from it. Happens all the time, the discrimination, which is why I want to move out of here. I think this place is a shithole. There are some pockets of decency, but overall, I've experienced a lot of times where it's racist, and it's affected like my health. Like, I can't even go to certain places because of how racist they are and discriminatory they are. I noticed that, like, there was this one bar I used to go to, no one there wants to meet up with me, like, outside of the bar. And it's like my dad said, bar friends aren't real friends. So now I've got to think, like, what am I going to do with, what I need to do like precision strike. How do I meet people without causing the minimum amount of influence to the ecosystem? Because the problem is, every time there's a good girl, there's always like a bad woman with them, or a good girl with poor judgment. That's usually what it is, because they're hanging out with a bad person. I need to find some way to minimize the bad girl's effect. I basically need to do that. Minimize. I'll be experimenting. I think they're just gonna be ass no matter what happens. Arse. Whatever happens, they're just gonna be a douche. And it kind of makes me think, like, yeah, maybe the girl that smiles all the time and looks nice isn't actually nice if she's hanging out with such a dirtbag. Trying to think, I need to think about the discrimination thing. I think what I'm gonna do is I might invite all my neighbors and have a neighborhood party. So, because I'm tired of like this isolationist thing where we're all like fucking retards and we don't get to know one another. And I also want them to end the racism. If they see me and they see me that I'm the top gun who's actually inviting people out and they're the inferior people, they'll be like, oh, maybe brown people are actually smarter than white people sometimes. And that's true for any race. Any race with any race. Like, there's always gonna be some outliers of each race that's better than most of the other races. I'm just tired of this bullshit. And I can't do the admin track. I can't really that one is I can't use admin because I'm not paying for their services, which I might, because if I end up paying for their services, then I can go around the track. That's pretty much the deal. Even though it's bogus because most people don't do that. Doesn't even damage the track that much, me walking on it. But yeah, I need to overcome discrimination and people with, it's a mixture of bad attitude, poor social skills. I don't want to say autistic, even because they're not. That means too many people are autistic. I need another word for it. Bad-mannered. You have poor social skills, you're more likely to have bad manners. Poor manners, bad-mannered. So that's what it is. I keep having relatively well-mannered with bad-mannered. And I need to get the bad-mannered out or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. I have like all weekend to think. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do, I don't feel like doing the questions today. 17 minutes, already long. Yeah, man. The problem I'm afraid of is getting kicked out of bars. I mean, I learned my lesson. If a girl's a douchebag, she has the right of way. It's ridiculous. They should kick her out because she's a douchebag. But if a girl's a douchebag, she has the right of way. So you just have to avoid.